Hi, good morning. Happy Saturday. I came out to get dog food and plants jumped in my car. I mean, I was just driving down the road and all of a sudden I had these plants in my back seat. I don't know how it happened. Do y'all believe that? If y'all believe that, I got some land in Arizona, some lakefront land in Arizona to sell you. Oceanfront land. Wait a minute. If y'all believe that, I've got some oceanfront property to sell you in Arizona, don't you know? Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I mean, granted, this is not even the same direction as the dog food store. So I really don't know how it happened. I mean, I was just driving and I ended up here at Pikes. By the way, I'm gonna need the price of plants to go back down, okay? Because holy moly, I picked up this, it was a pot, little bitty pot, and I think it was a monstera plant in it. That little bitty pot had a plant in it about that tall. $13. I said, have y'all bumped your head? I ain't paying $13 for this itty bitty plant. Come on now. Can I go? I'm gonna go. I'm going. I'm gonna go. I gotta be careful though, so I don't lose those plants that jumped in my back seat. I got up this morning and I was like, what do I want to do today? And then I was like, well, I would like to start digging up those hostas and breaking them apart and spreading the joy out. And then I thought, well, I mean, darn, one almost fell over. Maybe if I turn that way, it'll fall back. I thought, well, gosh, I mean, it's gonna rain for the next 7 days. So, I mean, I need to go ahead and go and get the plants that I'm gonna plant, right? I thought that man wasn't wearing a shirt. I mean, not that it matters, but his shirt was the same color as his skin. He looks kind of weird. Like, I mean, there are men without, oh, yep, it stood back up. Thank you. Without, you know, a lot of chest hair or any chest hair. But as hairy as the rest of him looked, I was like, shut up, Tracy. None of that matters. All that matters is now I'm going to get dog food, okay? That's all that matters. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to try to dig up a couple of hostas and maybe transplant them and maybe get these in the ground because today is our least chance of rain. So what I've decided to do is I've got that lily on one side that's yellow. So I bought an orange one to go on the other side to balance that out and then move the hostas up front. And then I bought 2 tick seed, orange and yellow. And then I've got this white hydrangea. So I'm just gonna keep that whole bed white, yellow, and orange. Yes, I guess it's the same as in decorating. You need to have balance, you know, but I'm still learning on that part because, yeah, my beds aren't balanced. As you could clearly see, because I had a 10-foot tall butterfly bush in front of a 2-foot tall hydrangea. And I think that hydrangea is a mini-ish. Like I said, it blooms white. It's beautiful. I don't want to change the color. I know I can change the color, but I don't want to change the color because it was given to me when my mother passed away white. So I want to keep it white. Yeah. I'll be back, okay? All right now. I have dug up one hoster, you know, them hoster plants, and I broke it apart, and I have planted, not potted, there's no pot there. I have replanted 2 out of that one. So that's what you do. You dig them up, and they're bulbs, and you just take your shovel and break them apart, and then you can keep separating them, and that's how your hosties grow. Yeah, and there's the tick seed I bought. Let me turn this around so y'all can see better, okay? There's one of the tick seeds. I've already planted that tick seed. And that is the other lily that I bought. And these yellow lilies, yellow lily, liver, whatever that thing is. These could be separated because there's a bunch of them. And I didn't realize I had that many, or I probably wouldn't have bought that one. So I'm going to try to separate those two. And I do believe I have a slug or something. Somebody told me yesterday, it looks like yours is healthy and not being eaten by something. But it looks like it is being eaten by something. And then I did that with the shovel. My apologies, ma'am. I mean, not the shovel, the rake. It was that big rake. I was trying to rake up roots and such as that, and I accidentally stabbed it. I stabbed it. But yeah, see that? See all those bulbs? You just break them apart and replant them. So I'll keep learning. I can't talk. I'm too tired to talk. I'll just keep working and getting those thinned out. And I told my brother, I said, I got a lot of hostas if you want some, because he loves hostas. So I'll be glad to give some away. But I need to make room for Bessie back there, and I'd like to move her over, but I don't know if it's the right time. Well, someone asked me yesterday if there were birds in my birdhouse, and I was like, which one? Because there's 2 in that tree, and there's 1 in that tree, and I think there's 1 or 2 in that tree. There's 1 on that wall, and then there's 1 right here. That's the one I wasn't sure if there was a bird in it. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a bird in it because it just swoops. It swoops. Swoop, there it is. It just swoops down on me, and I felt its wings flutter across my back as I was bent over trying to bury that last piece of hosta. And I said, oh, geez. And that's about the extent of all I could get out. But it got after me. And look, I've dug up a lot of worms today for you. Why you got to come after me like that? But yes, mostly I am a haven to bluebirds back here. I just put the bluebird up, I just put the birdhouse up right there not too long ago. My friend Billy stopped by, and he had made them and was selling them for $20. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. And I hung it up right there, and it's already got bluebirds. That makes me want to sing a song. I don't know which song, but if I have a delay like that, that probably means there's some sort of song trying to develop in my head, and I can't come out with it. Yeah, it already had bluebirds in it, like within a week. So, yes, I have birds. I have lots of birds, and I was just attacked by one. It hollered at me as it flapped across my back. I mean, I'm over here minding my own business. You ain't got to come after me like that, okay? I'm leaving you be. I wanted to move that ladder. That was my papa's ladder. It's very old. And I wanted to move that ladder because Tommy moved it on top of my mock orange bush that's right there. But I can't move it because every time I get close to it, I get swooped. Schwoop, there it is. Schwoop, there it is. She's very stressed out, as you can clearly see. She's not stressed out. She was inside laying on the couch trying to sleep. I went in and had lunch, and then I came back out here. And so I think she's just going to finish her nap out here in the yard because she's like, I just give up on Mom trying to come in the house. So, hey, I got to do it while it's cool. And we're going to have rain the next 7 days. So, 6 days? 7 days? Something like that. The girls said last night they were going to Six Flags. I said sometime this weekend. I said, y'all better go tomorrow, because tomorrow's chance of rain is 30%, and Sunday's chance of rain is like 75%. So you best be getting to Six Flags tomorrow. So I think that might be where they're at. I'm having a little bit of paranoia that I'm going to get attacked again. Do you hear the babies? Oh, that's over there. That's at that one. There was. There was a bird hanging on the outside with worms, but I have uncovered a lot of worms today. So they should appreciate me, you know, but if they don't hurry, they're going to become French fries. Fried worms because of the sun, you know. Okay, I'll be back. You have to break them up. And this one still has its roots. She's happy for the moment because I came back in and sat down for a little while. So she just wants to sleep all the time, you know. It's like, I have to work. I have to do stuff around here. And you never contribute anything to help your mother. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. We hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I'll talk to you on the next one, okay? Toodles!